Hey, so I'm going to tell another little story. And this is about involves a parent of a daughter with a learning disability and ADHD, which will probably not be diagnosed for another 4 years. Um, but she knows that she has a learning disability, and part of, one of her tics is that her daughter can sometimes get rambunctious and playful, but when screamed at or when she's trying, to being corrected, unlike other kids, where other kids will stop what they're doing right now, her daughter will sometimes start screaming and crying very loudly. And it causes a scene. Her daughter is about 7 years old, and this is usually at an age where children should not have temper tantrums. This is the terrible twos, but for children with learning disabilities and ADHD, it's not always that simple. So the mom is with her daughter in a carpet store, and her mom is looking at some carpets because she wants to buy a new carpet for their new dining room. And so her daughter's running around playing, very hyperactive. And the mom is saying, "Stop! Sit over there right now! Don't move!" And the daughter just keeps on playing, is not listening. So the mom grabs the girl by the arm and says, "Sit down!" And the daughter is crying very loudly, and it's embarrassing because people are giving her the stares, and so the mom is embarrassed, grabs her daughter by the arm, and takes her to the car, and says to her, "Jane, did you know that people in there were thinking I was a bad mother? Do you want people to think that I'm a bad mother? You cannot throw these fits anymore. You're too old for this." So, daughter Jane is somebody that um, is learning disability, and has, is very, like I said, very rambunctious and playful. And when she's corrected, it's, she's a lot more sensitive than a lot of other children are. So, here's some questions. How could mom handle this better? Is it appropriate for the mom to say to Jane that people think I'm a bad mother? Because, you know, she's a mom with a different circumstance. And yes, what Jane, little children embarrass their parents. It's part of parenthood, is that your children are going to embarrass you. So, what could mom say that's a lot more constructive to Jane in addressing this issue? And what are some more ways she could help Jane to calm her behavior? I look forward to your comments.